Hey everyone, it's Tony Janko, Mr. Hendricks County with the Janko Realty Group, your go-to resource for everything real estate in Avon, Brownsburg, Plainfield, and the greater Indianapolis areas. Today, we're taking a deep dive into one of Avon's most popular new construction neighborhoods, Aspen Trace by Pulte Homes. And in this video, I'm going to break down the floor plans, square footage, pricing, what's included, upgrades, lot selection, and most importantly, what you need to know before you even step into the model home. Aspen Trace is located in a really strong part of Avon with quick access to Ronald Reagan, US 36, and all the shopping, dining, and everyday conveniences you'll ever need. They're also close to several Avon schools and parks, and overall, this is just one of the areas that continue to stay in high demand. And I'll tell you, location-wise, this is one I feel very comfortable recommending to buyers long-term. Now let's get into the homes themselves, because this is where Aspen Trace really stands out. This community offers 6 different floor plans, and all of them are 2-story homes. There are no rank-style homes, and there are no basement options. For some buyers, that could be a deal breaker, but for others, it actually helps keep the price more manageable and the layout similar. Square footage here generally ranges from about 2,400 square feet to just over 3,300 square feet. And in my opinion, this is a really nice range. You're not getting into those smaller, tighter homes, but you're also not jumping into these oversized homes that can just get expensive fast. Let's walk through a few of the actual floor plans so you can get a feel for what's offered. One of the most popular plans is the Wall Street, which comes in around 2,400 to 2,500 square feet. This one typically offers 4 bedrooms with an option for a 5th, plus a main level flex room and an upstairs loft. And I'll tell you, this is one of those layouts that tend to hit the sweet spot for a lot of buyers. Another plan you'll see is a Prospect, which is also in that mid 2,500 square foot range. This one flows really well, especially for families that want both open space and a little bit of separation. It's one of those homes where when you walk through it, it just feels right. Then, as you move up, you get into plans like the Summit, which pushes closer to 3,000 square feet. Now you're getting more defined spaces, larger gathering areas, and more room to spread out. And this is usually where buyers start to feel like they're stepping into more of a long-term home. And on the higher end, you got plans pushing into 3,000 to 3,300 square foot range with 4 to 5 bedrooms, larger lofts, and more flexibility overall. Across all 6 floor plans, you're consistently getting an open concept May level, large kitchen islands, flex rooms, and upstairs living space. And personally, I think Pulte does a really good job designing these layouts for how people actually live today. Now let's talk about pricing, because this is something you need to understand going in. At the time of filming this, homes in Aspen Trace are generally starting in the mid to upper 400,000s. But once you factor in lot premiums and upgrades, it's very common to see the final prices land in the $500,000 range. And I'll be honest with you, most buyers don't end up buying at that base price. So when you're planning your budget, you really want to be thinking about that all-in number, not just where it starts. Thinking about relocating to the Indianapolis area? Well, I've got just a thing for you. My team and I have actually taken the time to create the ultimate relocation guide, which is meant to save you hours of research, and I've linked it below. From top employers to the best hospitals and a boatload of other things that you need to know before making the move. The best part is this guide is 100% free. That's right, you heard me, 100% free. Just click the link in the description below or the top pinned comments. Hope that helps. Now let's talk about what's included, because this is something that Pulte Homes does really well. Right out of the gate, these homes feel more upgraded than what you might expect. You're typically getting open kitchens with large center islands, modern cabinetry, solid surface countertops, stainless steel appliances, smart home features, and energy efficient systems. And in my opinion, that's one of the reasons that Pulte continues to be so popular. You're not starting from scratch and having to upgrade everything just to make the home feel finished. Now let's talk about upgrades, because this is where things can really add up. We commonly see buyers upgrading the kitchen, flooring, and the owner suite bathrooms. And all those are great upgrades, but here's where I see people get into trouble. They start stacking upgrades without really thinking about resale value. And I always tell clients, you want to improve your home, but you don't want to over-improve it for the neighborhood. Now let's talk about garages. Most homes here are going to be 2-car garage homes. Some floors offer a tandem third bay, but true 3-car garages are limited. And in my opinion, if a 3-car garage is on your list, this is something you want to plan early, because not every lot and floor plan will accommodate it. And speaking of lots, let's talk about lot sizes, because this is something that actually stands out to me in Aspen Trace. These are what I would call typical suburban lots, but they are a little bit larger than what we're seeing in a lot of the newer construction neighborhoods right now. So you're getting a little more breathing room between homes and more usable backyard space. And personally, I like that about this neighborhood. You still get the community feel, but it doesn't feel overly tight. Now let's talk about the most important part of this entire video. If you're thinking about visiting Aspen Trace, don't just walk into the model home without talking to us first. Because here's the reality. Builder sales reps work for the builder. They are great at what they do, but their job is to represent the builder's best interest, not yours. When you work with us at the Janko Realty Group, we represent you. We help you compare these floor plans to other neighborhoods, make sure you're not over upgrading, you understand lot premiums and future developments, and we guide you through the builder contracts, timelines, inspections, and all the incentives. And I'll tell you, there are things that we can point out before you buy that most buyers don't even think about. The biggest mistake we see? Buyers walk into the model home, sign in, and don't realize they just eliminated their ability to have their own representation. So if Aspen Trace is even on your radar, call us first. We'll guide you through the entire process right from day one and make sure you're making the best possible decision. Aspen Trace is a fantastic option if you're looking for a newer home in Avon with a modern layout, flexible space, and a strong location. But like any new construction purchase, the strategy going in matters just as much as the home you choose. If you have any questions, want to schedule a tour, or want access to pricing, availability, and incentives, reach out anytime. We're here to help you make the right move. Thanks.